What is happening, y'all? Welcome back. So, let's see what is the next white check on the list. We already got done the ledger. We go see the horseback monument. That's encyclopedia. We do have a article of clothing that I know gives us +2 encyclopedia. I think I took it off though. Let me see. Yeah, this one right here. It's like the kind of reminds me of the glasses Bubble wears in Trailer Park Boys. But should be good to go do it. I'm guessing it's gonna tell us up on the history of the thing.
An old monument stands in the middle of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's even by the standards of the Philippian kings. Old sumptuous Philip was known for his profligacy.
In what way?
Well, he blew through the whole national treasury, starting the decline of one of the penultimate century's greatest superpowers, the suzerain of Revachol. His own maladministration foreshadowed the fall of the monarchy. During the anti-centennial revolution, an end to his family line and the monarchy on the Insulindian Isola.
Either sometimes this game just uses words that go in one ear out the next, dude. Maladministration, anti-centennial revolution, monarch. Like I know what monarchy is, but it's not like a word I use on a daily basis, so it's kind of catches me off guard from time to time. How did he manage to blow through the entire national treasury?
Stories have it that he had his bedroom converted into a treasure chamber, where he stored unfathomable wealth. Krugerrands, bars of gold, ornate weaponry, armor, and various chalices. He called it the Sol Aurum. It was obscene. There were whispers he slept on a huge pile of gold-dipped feathers, like some obese dragon, instead of a bed, like a normal person.
A deplorable farce. No wonder everything went to shit.
But wait, you haven't even heard about his fabled cocaine addiction.
The what now?
You see, old Philippe wasn't just good at squandering the national treasury on gold and ceremonial weaponry. He was also a prodigious snorter of nose candy. Not just any nose candy, though. We're talking Royal Philippian Blow, allegedly twice as potent as the stuff you find nowadays, and purple. Philippian cocaine was purple.
He was addicted to nose candy, a bloated druggie.
That's what the revolutionaries said 150 years later, right before they emptied out the royal mausoleum and dumped His Majesty's mortal remains in the Insulindian Bay.
Okay, where is he buried now?
Beneath the cold waters of the Insulindian Bay, thrown there by the revolutionaries after they cleaned out the royal mausoleum. A group of marble pleurons still surround the king's vandalized tomb. A deathly cold wind sweeps up candy wrappers and old newspapers.
What happened to the statue?
The original was blown apart by communards, then further damaged during the landing of the coalition's airships during the turn-of-the-century revolution, when Martinez was leveled.
Who restored the monument?
Some years ago, a group of liberal, artistically inclined individuals, designers mostly, thought it would be ironic to restore the statue of the most wasteful ruler of Revachol in the poorest part of the city. The statue is supposed to capture the moment it was blown apart, like an instant frozen in time, a rare butterfly trapped in amber, floating on a sea of shit.
I really don't get art.
Neither do people in Martinez. The statue has proved to be controversial in a neighborhood mostly populated by the left-leaning working class. Philip III, the squanderer, however, with his bronze face up in the air, doesn't seem concerned about what the hoi polloi think of him in death.
Yeah, on to the next. Impossible, challenging, formidable, but we can't do that again. Or no. I mean, if I put a point into it, I think we can. Yeah. Now that I upgraded that, we're able to go back. Alright, yeah, mirror. So that's the one in the whirling in rags. Pretty sure. Go over there so we could get it done. Depending on what the percentage is, I might also do one of the drugs to get more intellect. Oh, what's that thought bubble? A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's handwriting. Hmm. Don't mind the mess, Kim.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall. In it, your clean-shaven face, adorned with the expression. You're still not accustomed to it.
It's still 28%. Let's see, do I have... What is it that increases intellect? None of these, it looks like we might have to go down to the store. Go down to Fleet, see if they have any. I know that, I think it might be cigarettes that gives us a bonus to intellect. Just get as much points into it as we can.
You see several packaged raincoats.
Oh, not that.
A colorful...
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your...
Yeah.
Here you go, mister.
Guess I do it. Yeah, well, go up to the room and then we'll use it. It is getting almost time for us to be able to go actually do some of the main shit that we do want to do. We just gotta do random shit until the time comes. I don't think there's any other like quest lines I could go start right now. I've talked to pretty much everyone that I've came across. Let's see. Intellect raised. I could put another point into encyclopedia.
A mirror hangs on the bathroom wall.
58%, that's still like... I'm pretty sure we already got on all the clothes that give us a bonus to that. Yeah. Don't have anything minusing from it right now. I wonder if I take... Oh, you can only take one at a time. Well, let's try it.
Like the rest of
Damn, that's shitty.
It comes from a bad place somewhere.
That's shitty. Alright, well. Let's see what another white check that we could possibly do is. No, I think we already walked up to him and we seen it was like 3% to be able to do it. Footprints in the dust. Where is that at? I don't think that's the footprints at the crime scene. I'm pretty sure we already investigated all that. Go see though. I still didn't check if after the cigarette, if the cigarette wears off, do I just lose the skill point I put into that? I don't know.
There are several footprints.
Okay, yeah, we could do this.
Left by work boots. Anywhere 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud. Where else have we seen a gang of men in work boots? That's right. The Hardie boys in the mess hall of work.
Okay, so we're basically confirmed that the people who hung the guy was the Hardie boys. Just we don't have the we're not solid on the reasoning and just everything that happened. The reason why they killed him, what the guy who they killed did, whatever, whatever, whatever. Because they're telling us he sexually assaulted the Kalashi girl, and she's telling us that they were actually, getting along together, and that she didn't get sexually assaulted by him.
1. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. Number 46. Just like Titus was wearing in his booth, this is the big dick, Titus Hardie. The one with the bald cap on his head.
Okay, so this might actually help us. I didn't even think about going back and doing the previous white checks, how they might increase our chances of being able to do something. This might increase our chances of being able to convince Titus.
Is it? They didn't even bother to change boots. Putting them on the scene is easy. 2. Standard work boot. Steel reinforced toes. 3. Hobnailed work boot. Steel reinforced toes. 4. Standard work boot. Number 45 or 46. Theo. 5. Another standard work boot. Reinforced.
I don't feel the need to listen to all these in full.
6. Light as air. Same make of boot, but number 41. Small like a rat. 7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot. Number 46. The imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. 8. Another standard work boot. Number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole.
7 sets of tracks, right? The Hardie boys were here.
8, actually.
That's all? Interesting. Then one of them seems to be missing. Anything else out of the ordinary?
A leader like Titus doesn't let one of his guys out of sight easily, especially at a time like this.
Light step, number 41 shoe.
I'm guessing that's the skinny Hardie boy. The one with his front teeth missing.
Yes.
I could still be wrong, but I'm probably not.
A heavy one, 200 kilogram imprint.
200? This could be the
At 200
same guy where
kilograms? That's
people,
crazy.
one carrying the other who's tied up. Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built armored man. Maybe it was a fat Hardie boy, the one sitting in the middle.
It definitely makes sense that it could have been someone carrying the dead guy.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
Maybe it was a giant.
Possibly, yes.
But why?
What do you mean, why did they have to carry him to hang him up?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe the carrier wanted to impress his peers, demonstrate his physical might.
Maybe the victim wasn't conscious?
Even easier to carry on a stretcher or between two men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else can you see?
An aberration. One sole is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the Odd Soul. I wouldn't be surprised if this was the missing Hardie boy. Wonder who he is.
Oh, this one's easy. Way too easy. It's a driver.
A driver would wear down their right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right. And remember that abandoned lorry cabin we found?
With a piece of sandpaper glued to the throttle. Which means that the missing lady driver was also present at the lynching? That's it. She's the Odd Soul.
Okay, this is actually helping much more than I thought it was going to help. First the drug smuggling, now this? How deep does this rabbit hole go?
Now we know who's the missing 8th person at the lynching. Do you think that Hardie and his boys could also be involved in the drug operation?
I mean, not necessarily. That would fit what Joyce told us, but I don't want to make any assumptions.
Understood. We should still go and see what Titus Hardie has got to say on the matter. This might throw them off, work in our advantage. So, what else?
I mean, you could ask him how old he thinks the tracks are, but they're probably happening the night that the guy died.
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashon. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
What do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree.
So I don't mean to be illiterate here, but this whole game I've been reading lynching, and I've heard the word before, and I could imagine what it is, but I don't exactly know the exact definition. So lynching is when a mob kills someone, especially by hanging, for alleged offense with or without Oh, okay. I see.
So far, so good. Only one thing missing.
Of course, there were 8 tracks, but there are only 7 Hardie boys.
We'll let Kim have his moment of joy. Fuck it. Well, I have his moment of joy.
There's one pair missing from the Union box. The 8th pair. I'm going to say it was our old soul.
So, the odd soul was present at the lynching, but isn't in the mess hall right now.
Yes. I doubt the Hardies are going to tell us much, but we should still confront them about the possible drug trade connection.
Cool.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes.
What are his hallmarks?
Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
I'd rather know more about the world today.
The contemporary period stands still. The fated carousel of progress that doomed the royalists is itself winding down. Our time is
It's you again. What is it?
I just like how we gotta wait for him to get up every single time. Guess what? I've connected you to the local drug trade.
Like hell you have. There is no local drug trade. This place is
Shit, maybe I shouldn't have opened up with that.
Go back to Jamrock and ask the local junkies how clean your streets are in precinct 41 kilos.
Probably should have opened up with the 8th Hardie boy thing. Then he would have been like, ooh, and then we could have connected to the woman who's connected to the drug trade. That would have been a way better start to this.
We'll do that. In the meantime, did you know that there's an abandoned lorry at the intersection that was used to move raw ingredients for drugs from Terminal B to Jamrock? The person driving it was present at the hanging. It was one of you. We've connected the footprints. Detective, do you want to deliver the coup de grâce?
Ooh, Kim came in though with the clutch. He's not even mentioning that it's the lady that we're talking about. We're saying it could be a Hardie boy.
No, the thunder is his. Leave it to the lieutenant.
No, do the honor. You've earned it.
Thank you. You're right, Titus. There is no local drug trade because it's all controlled by you. You're the drug trade.
Damn, Kim. Kim's locked in.
That's a mighty interesting theory. I guess that's what you would need to do, theoretically. A big, strong, state-run monopoly would outcompete the runts on the street.
Yeah, man. Theoretically, that's what you would do. To get rid of the gangs, the dealers, even some of the junkies.
You would need good, trustworthy people to take their place, of course. Hardy men to run such a monopoly. For the good of the community, of course.
In fact, I have some in my bloodstream right now. Yeah, I keep telling yourself that. I know for a fact there's still plenty of drugs out there.
No, there aren't. Some little shit and his dad are doing speed. Who fucking who? Stuff's probably from
Hey,
Jamrock.
he might be a little shit, but you put some respect on his name. His name's Kuno. He's not just little shit. Come on.
Whatever you've seen is peanuts. Look at the big picture, man. The place is a paradise. And all thanks to Hardie boys.
I don't know if the regular Martinet civilian would say, oh, it's paradise because of the Hardie boys.
Theoretically, of course. We're just talking politics here. My answer to your drug accusation is, how dare you? Go fuck yourself.
Not quite yet, Mr. Hardie. There were 8 sets of prints on the crime scene. There are only 7 Hardie boys here.
The 8th Hardie, the one who's missing. She runs the thing, right?
My answer is, fuck off. Mind your own business. There is no 8th Hardie. I run this goddamn scene.
Finally, you got something out of him. This could prove useful in the future.
Oh, shit.
And here we go. Back to the usual.
I know. Fatty walked on all 4s. He's so fucking fat, he left 2 sets of footprints. Go fuck your mom, Dennis.
That's more like it, boys. You heard him. It was Angus on all 4s. Anything else you need to know?
Okay, we're getting this higher, though. I mean, is there a point in asking this? I mean, we might as well. I found 8 sets of footprints, but there's only 7 of you. Where's the 8th Hardie boy?
What are you talking about, madman? There's no 8th Hardie boy. There's 7 of us and we're all here. Or what? You want to be the 8th Hardie boy? We ain't hiring.
Actually, boss, we've been talking and we think she could maybe...
This person Glenn wants to hire, he really respects her.
Shut the fuck up, Glenn! I do the talking here. And what the fuck do you want, cop?
It has to be good, if he won't let you pursue it. Looks like the lieutenant thinks so too.
So let me get this straight. There is an 8th Hardie boy. It's a she, and you don't like us talking about her?
That's right. We're not talking about this. This is a private Hardie boys matter. Nothing to do with your shit. And you're not cops here. Don't go digging around if you don't want a bullet in the back of your head. I'm watching you.
Good. We are all watching each other. Officer, your question.
There's no point in pushing it further, he thinks. This is already a victory. We'll learn more about this 8th Hardie sooner or later.
Well, let's go talk to the lady then. We're just gonna keep slowly building that up until we can convince them. Even though we got 0 rhetoric. You have anything
I've
new
got
to say?
nothing to say to you. Why are you wasting...
Well, she's not the Hardie girl, right? It was this woman over here, wasn't it? The one that was lowering the drugs. Wait, no. It wasn't this lady. It was this guy over here. Yeah, like I can't hover over him, of course. It was this dude up here. Maybe we could talk to him about it. Yeah, it was I don't know if it was his girlfriend or if it was just a girl he was close to, but she ended up dipping.
Oh, look. It's the cop who turned me into a bad person.
Yeah, okay, so it was that lady driver. So we can't really go talk to her at all. She's not here. We'll go talk to this other lady over here though, just to see if she's got anything. If not, I guess we could ask the gardener.
The woman is still
Huh? What is...
I don't know. What's here though? What can I do with this? There's just speed bottles in the back. Wait, she's right. Can I talk to her after finding that?
the woman.
Huh?
Nah. I thought we just find speed bottles in the back of her lorry and we confront her with it, but okay, let's go back around. I guess we could ask the gardener. I don't think it's gonna lead us anywhere though. It's shitty that the lady driver, the one that was actually trafficking the drugs, isn't like a character you could go talk to, because that would definitely be a connection we can make.
I've got nothing to say to you. I am not.
You could be Liz. You could be anything. You could even be a model.
Even a mod? Glenn, I went to law school. I am an attorney.
He's right. With a face like that, she could be on the cover of Le Debutante International.
Well, I don't want to say shit nice to her. She's switched up.
So fucking what? Lots of models are actually really smart people, fuckwad.
No, Glenn, they aren't.
It's not her. She's not.
Okay, so what did the task change to then? It didn't even update any of the tasks for that. Okay, well, let's see. The rest of these are like, oh, we could do this stained glass window. Isn't it? That's the one in the church? Can I teleport while in the whirling and rigs? No, I can't. Need to leave first. Yeah, that was this one right here.
The mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex wax painting on a single pane of glass. A crack runs across the length of her body, her face oval and sad. Despite the damage you've done to yourself, the title appears lodged in your hippocampus. This is her innocence, Dolores Day. The innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state. Perhaps the most famous human being ever to have lived. No amount of Commodore Red can wipe her sad smile from your brain thing. It has survived the deluge and haunts you still, and will haunt you forever, as it haunts all men.
Okay, when did she rule? I feel like, did she even rule at all?
300 years ago, in the wake
Yes,
of
she
the
did.
discovery of this Isola, the Insulindian, by explorers from the continent of Muindi, she is, among other things, the innocence of inter-isolary travel and the connected world.
What else do I know about her?
Many things. You know she was a woman of the court, the wife of an influential Marchese, and eventually the principal of draped in ancient sadness. Are you sure you want to remember this bit of historic trivia? Standing under a long, slender form like this, dwarfed?
Where is this coming from?
The past. It's a silo of sadness, fermenting. You should keep away.
Right, better not go poking any farther.
Exactly. Back out of this corner of your mind by choosing the bottommost option. To hell with this.
I don't know, was there something terrifying about her though?
Terrifying is a term too emotionally charged for your terrifying. It's a simple word. She was bad for humanity, and you shouldn't have started thinking about her.
No, was there something bad about her? I want to know.
You already do. Although she's often considered to be the greatest human being to ever live, there was something ominous about Dolores Day. Constantly surrounded by her terriers, she was the most socially secluded and least self-aware of all the innocences. Some modern thinkers would consider her a war criminal. for the campaigns she waged against the Mesk state. And then there were the resettlement programs. The Mesk state tried to detach itself from Innocentic rule. Parts of the world were experiencing whiplash from accelerating into secularism. Her mandatory education programs and mass resettlement of upstream Marguerite were problematic as well. Dissenters were suppressed by a military force. She adored chess, yes, but also military war games. Dolores Day often holds a tiny tin soldier between her index finger and thumb in icons such as this. She was also blonde. Little is known of her Marchese husband. It's as if he vanished from history after completing his role, which was to introduce Dolores Day to court. In conclusion, yes, there is something lonely, paranoid, and even terrifying that people seldom mention.
Lieutenant Yefrater, you've stood there for over 5 minutes. What are you thinking of, if I may ask?
Yell war criminal. Nothing, just looking around.
Cool, man, yeah. Look around as much. We should board that window up, Andre. People don't want to see that woman when they're dancing.
How about we don't do that, Noid? She looks cool.
This is Dolores Day.
The old woman in the village was right. This must be the Dolorian Church of Humanity in Martinez, or the small Pinewood Church in some records.
You knew of the place?
It's a minor landmark, not easy to find. Most maps misplace it. It was built not long after Revachol's founding, 300 or so years ago, by first-generation settlers.
On the coast of an uninhabited archipelago where only animals had roamed before, in the wild reeds.
What else do you know?
There used to be 7 stave churches on the coast. Les Setsa, they call them. The 7 Sisters. Only one remains. The rest were burnt in the revolution or used. We should be respectful here, although the building appears to be deserted. I do not believe we'll find anything connected to the lynching here. Something else, perhaps?
A pang of guilt. The lieutenant is leaving something out.
Do you know why it was abandoned?
I have a theory, yes. There was a police raid a while back. I heard the place was shot to pieces. The old woman in the village was being tactful with us when she didn't mention it. She has more respect for the RCN than many around here.
Who conducted this raid?
Well, your station was involved, I hear. Although I can't be sure.
You're not sure?
3 precincts were involved in the raid, and people say Precinct 41 was one of them.
I guess I could have been here.
I'm sorry, I'm not saying you were. It was a clandestine operation. I don't know anything about it, why it was conducted, or who participated. I try not to pry into extra-district matters.
Yeah, better to forget about it.
I agree. It happened a while ago. It's unimportant to our business in Martinez now.
Wasteland of reality.
So let's see what bonuses we get from this. I think this was... Congrats, you're sober. But we get a whole bunch of minuses though. What? So what's the fucking... Congrats, you're sober. It'll take a while for your body to remember how to metabolize anything that isn't sugar from alcohol. You're going to be pretty ravenous soon. Eat plenty. You can expect your coordination and balance to improve in a couple of weeks. In 2 months, you might start swimming like a normal person. Full recovery will take years though. It'll be depressing and it'll be boring. Don't expect any further rewards or hand claps. That's normal. So we just... Can we forget it? Like, I mean, I don't think this is... Is there a fucking... Let me see real quick if there's a bonus to having this. That's not told. Of reality. It's only. Like, is there a reason I should be keeping this at all? I mean, psyche, so I think it's adding a... Yeah, see, it's increasing these even farther, but do I need them to be that far? Like, I feel like I'm just putting stuff into shit that I would need to, like, open. Or, like, complete the white check stuff. I'm trying to see. Let's see, worth it. Okay, I'm not finding a lot of people saying it's worth it, but you know what? We might as well let's just keep it, because let's take our mind out of the whole like, oh, we need to make min-max as a video game type thing, and just think about the story. We want Harry to be sober, okay? Even if it minuses our stats a bit, it's best for Harry to be sober and to be able to, move on from all this horror. Apart from that, oh, what's this?
Hey, her innocence Dolores Day liked little figurines, right? Liked holding little men between her fingers, remember?
What?
You have the headless Falcon Rider figurine. You should give it to her. Win her back.
What? Win who back? I can't win her back. She's a long dead historical figure.
Don't be so pessimistic. Love doesn't die that easily. This isn't funny. You have a bad feeling about this one.
Forget about this.
No, it would have been beautiful. Really tiny, thoughtful, clever. Whatever this was, it feels like you made the right choice not to peek into it. The mother of humanism stands above a jigsaw of broken shards, falls into place in front of you. A ghostly reconstruction of the stained glass window. Before it was shattered, there was an older woman beneath the younger one. And a text, a leitmotif below them both.
The motto, what does it say?
Below both women, in luminous black letter, and then along the left side,
I don't know what any of that means.
after life, death. After death, life.
Wasn't that the password for the
After the world,
game?
the pale. After the pale, the world again. This is the great leitmotif of humanism, a summary of the effect of the discovery of this isola, the insulindian, on human thinking. A tremendous sea change, akin to finding life after death.
Wait, and wasn't the pale one of the things you had to discover for this? Is the shit with this lady? She's trying to figure out the, whatever the ghost or whatever was in this church, and we needed to figure out what the pale was. Have we already done that? Afterlife death, that was a password for the game too, so I'm assuming the people that made that radio computer RPG game was a fan of Dolores Day or a follower or whatever. Probably, and then they use that as a password. What shattered this mosaic?
Unknown. Something during the raid the lieutenant mentioned. Or just hooligans looking for something to break.
Who is this older woman?
The escutcheon on her throne says, Irene the Navigator. She is depicted as an older woman wearing thick-rimmed eyeglasses, holding a golden Reichsapfel in one hand and a scepter in the other. This is the queen her innocence day advised. Above, she herself is whole. Small figures of wise men, common men, worshippers walk up the stairs to stand at her feet. Secret servicemen, 30 years, stand in a row guarding her. It must have taken years to produce this work in all its dizzying detail.
Lieutenant, this used to say afterlife and death, after.
Death, life again. After the world, the pale. After the pale, the world again.
Probably just a commonly used phrase in the religion.
This exaltation is common in Dolorian sacralism. In the early years, it was even incorporated as the RCM slogan. No more, however.
What is the RCM motto now?
Justice, union, prudence, and force.
I mean, justice, union, prudence, and force. That feels more grounded.
Eyes cool.
I was not expecting that response from Kim.
The mother of humanism towers above you. A wax painting on a cracked.
Alright, well, as I was about to say before, hope y'all enjoyed this one, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Peace.